sure it's idiot proof. It can hold me, it can hold anyone these days. Yep, it passes the test. Bluetooth approval.
So we're moving.
We're gonna move south.
Okay.
Guys, week 3 of the Open, 22.3. We've arrived just before the athletes. We're actually rearranging our rig configuration just to bring it down to the heats that we've structured out for today. Normally what we do is we try to set this rig up to what the games or regional standards are, but given that we get to control it and it's a large portion of the Open, we're just modifying it to suit everyone's desired heights as well. Heats, so what we're gonna do, guys, based on prior commitments, arrangements, and sponsor commitments, and where our hands are tied to that, we have Tia and Brooke going together. Additionally with that, we're gonna have Saxton, and then on the second heat, we're gonna have Polina, Sid, and Gunnar, and we're trying our best to get a fourth in there. Just bear with us, we're gonna make some noise. No, I'm done. This one's gonna be another fast one for sure. We've had, well, one workout, 15-minute AMRAP. The second one was a time cap of 10, which most athletes complete around that 8-minute realm. So we see ourselves with this one here is almost half a gain. We're looking at a 6 to 5 minute time frame here is what we're projecting. We're hoping to see Tia within that. Let's see if we can break into that 4. That'd be very nice, but it's more about execution. I think I'm actually going to apply another dynamic to this workout for the likes of Tia, Saxon, and Brooke. I want us to approach it a bit different. I want to use this one as a great opportunity to think about the quarterfinals, put ourselves in an execution point of view for that. I know both of them are sitting quite high up in the leaderboard, but for me, I don't. This leaderboard isn't what we're training for, right? I mean, it's a great reflection of where they're currently at, but this one's going to be quick, and I want to apply an external factor for them to focus on for this workout.
If I was at full speed, I think I could do it, but I'm not at full speed. I'm urging Saxon to go blind and see what can happen, because, I mean, winning the Open would be an amazing feat, but really everybody forgets about the Open by the semifinals. I think he can do it, and I think T could probably do it, but we'll see. You gotta really just put the pedal down all the way, probably starting at like the last few thrusters on your first bar, and keep it there. What did Noah get? 420? And he had I mean, he was really clean execution. No chalk. Who knows? Yes. I think somebody's gonna do it here today.
I feel good. This is definitely the first time I've been in a position like this. But honestly, I'm not trying to give that too much thought. The more I'm starting to realize is by me just focusing on the bigger picture, everything comes along with that. And I think by focusing on the games and winning the games and that, I think everything just kind of comes, like I said, comes along with that. And I feel like my fitness overall and this stage and the next stage is gonna also rise to that, which is exactly what I'm looking for.
You've done a lot of Opens. Do you like this structure better?
Yes and no. I think it's mentally it's better, but I think if you're trying to technically find a true well-rounded test overall, let's just say in the top 1,000, 2,000, I think there should be a little more, but that's not what they're trying to accomplish. That's going to be done in the next stage, and I think just looking at that big picture, I'm able to realize that.
Is this ever a distraction with all the moving parts? I'd say not. I think it builds character, right? If it allows us to, I look at challenges for myself and our team as well. If we can better keep the environment cool and collected in moments like this, it only allows us to feel better when the stakes are a lot higher as well. So sure, it's not the easiest path to do an Open by any means, but again, I think that's the beauty of the Open, that it's reduced its importance so we can allow external factors to be a part of the game as well. You can't take your hands off the top.
So could I tilt it?
As long as your hands are resting there, yeah. So the best position to do that is just keep your weight off it. and then just have your hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The adjustment where you're like this. So like yesterday on the live feed, someone just did that. Oh, what'd they do?
Yeah, they took off to just their fingers.
The body weight was resting. She just did that.
And
then went
Boz
back.
was there and he came over.
Yeah.
Boz came out of nowhere. He wasn't even rep. The minute you lose tension off your grip, it's a no go.
The thing is, you've been working on fast reps, right? Do fast rep set,
Yeah.
come down, reset, do again.
It'd be better than
I've been in the darkness for 40 days. I've been searching for holy flames, a sign to light up the way. So can you help me out? Can you help me out? I've been more certain of truth before. I've been called a righteous man before. Yeah, I've been closer to Jesus before. So can you help me out? Oh, can you help me out? Am I on my own? Am I on my own? Or can you help me out? Am I on my own? Am I on my own? Or can you help me out?
Yeah, I'm super happy it's over. I mean, honestly, I feel like quarterfinals is more stressful than open because it matters a lot more. But it was nice to kind of just get some like competition under my belt since the injury and build my confidence up a little bit again for competing, and mostly like the confidence that I have in my elbow. Like I know that even though I haven't trained a lot of the movements, like muscle ups and thrusters and chest to bar, like they were still there. So that's exciting.
It went good. I mean, I executed everything how I wanted to. I just wish my time was faster. But who doesn't ever feel that way? Honestly, the biggest thing was just like moving and, you know, going through a lot of, I think like outside of the gym stress, to have the outcome in each of these events, I'm really excited about. And I feel like as I get into the groove of things are just gonna start to get a little easier and smoother and kind of like feel out what that routine's actually like. But yeah, as of now, I'm happy and just get ready for the next stage.
Do a lot of people know that you're married with children?
No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people were surprised whenever I tell them that, but honestly, like, I never wanted to have like wait to move on with my life until I was done with CrossFit. For me, I want to enjoy, bless you. For me, I want to enjoy all of these things along the way, and I want my kids to be able to see what I'm accomplishing in the sport and really be a part of that. So I'm really excited with where I am right now.
All right, so Paulina just finished up 22.3, really strong performance for her. This was actually one of those workouts we've been waiting for on her. Definitely solidified kind of what we were doing coming from the open, going into quarterfinals, and that's more of what we're looking at is really game planning for what we're gonna see at quarterfinals, and really looking at Paulina having some strong finishes up there at quarterfinals to move on to semis. Strong shoot is a barbell and gymnastics, and we've been kind of waiting for both. What we really want to see here at the next stage is a heavy lift, so we're hoping something from the rack is definitely going to be suit well for her, and a little bit more high school gymnastics where maybe handstand walks, ring muscle ups will be pretty good for her in the next stage.
It went well. It went well. As I've said for a long couple months here, is I got to figure out how I consistently go to that really dark place, and zero doubt that I hit that today. That really hurt, and that's how it should be. Man, I think it was right around like 8 or 9 of the bar muscle ups where I started feeling my grip. I was like, well, the only way I'll know if I really did it is if I try and hold on here, and I got through the 15 unbroken, and that carried all the way through the end of the thrusters. That just had very little feel in my hands, and the lockout and press went a little bit earlier than I wanted to on the thrusters. So
Looking back, would you break that up now?
I think looking back, I would have gone 10.5 on the bar muscle up, and would have given me maybe a little more advantage just with a lower heart rate, a little bit more feel in my arms to try and send it at the end.
What's next, Gunnar?
Get some food, start thinking about quarterfinals and how I'm gonna leave my mark this year.
So today was the biggest test for Brooke so far in the season that we've had with gymnastics, right? That's the one last thing that's coming back with her elbow, and this was way far exceeding what we had expected at this point in the open. You know, we saw her, she only had to do 2 sets on the bar muscle ups, and they all looked great from a technique standpoint, and she felt really good at the end of the workout. Elbows holding up strong. We couldn't be happier with where she is right now.
So 22.3, all athletes done and accounted for. Definitely had some fun with this one. Like ending on a nice fast note. Sax and I were talking about it, probably one of our favorite workouts we've seen them put together in the open. Definitely gets us ready and excited for what's coming at quarterfinals. All quarterfinal athletes are, so we have Saxon, Tia, Brooke, Sid, Paulina, Colty, and Gunnar bringing us home.